Right now, we're in an all or nothing debate about AI. Some people think it'll do everything, others think it's useless. The truth is somewhere in the middle. AI is a powerful assistant, but it only wins when paired with your leadership, your vision, and your judgment. I'll show you how to strike that balance so your clinic grows stronger, not weaker, in the age of AI. To start this off, let me read out what I posted on LinkedIn the other day, and you tell me if it was written by AI or not. So I said, a lot of healthcare founders get this part completely wrong. They assume that choosing a legal entity is a quick decision, just pick an LLC or corporation and move on. But in healthcare, that choice impacts everything, your taxes, your compliance, even whether you're legally allowed to run the business. The truth is, most healthcare founders don't actually know what legal structure they need. So you tell me whether that was AI or not. Here's the truth. It was both. It was actually a combination of a voice recording that was actually filtered through AI. So a combination of the two. But the point is that there are a lot of things that AI can do well. It's really good at drafting, summarizing, automation. But at the end of the day, it can't do everything. There's limitations. One of them being trust, empathy, leadership, accountability, and really storytelling. These are where clinics go wrong, assuming that AI can just replace owners and there are going to be no more humans and that the AI can run the business itself. So the key here is to set expectations early with less anxiety and more control. Once you understand what AI can't do, the next step is leaning into the things only you can. Spoiler alert, I don't think the human touch is going away ever. Staff doesn't follow AI instructions, but they follow a respected leader. When I'm talking about leadership decisions, I'm talking about growth, hiring, firing, and your vision for their company. Your big hire isn't going to be done by AI, but could assist in some of the job descriptions. We actually just went through the hiring process. We hired new staff. I can't imagine AI doing the interviewing and the vetting and some of the strategic decisions that were made to actually bring that person on. But AI was instrumental in some of the communications and the job description, things of that nature. Culture creation. No AI can set the clinic values. And I don't know about you, but if I asked AI to create a company culture, it'd probably be pretty scary. Alternatively, if I was bouncing some ideas off of AI in terms of fleshing out where I want to take the organization, like I've done with Holt Law and creating the vivid vision, I think that it could help with the communication. Also, patient trust. People follow people, not bots. I'm not aware of a single robot CEO that currently exists, but I suspect a lot of CEOs actually use AI in support of their leadership. And so ultimately, we're using AI as a support, not a substitute. So let's talk about how to practically navigate and integrate AI so it helps you, not competing with you. Let's try a thought experiment. So there's 3 medical clinics. One doesn't use AI at all, hasn't adopted it, won't adopt it, is afraid of it. Second one only uses AI. They have effectively become a robot. And then we have the third clinic that's somewhere in between where they've smartly adopted AI, but there's still a human component. Which one do you think you would be if you were running your clinic? I imagine you're probably somewhere in between. The clinic that has not used AI has unfortunately lost some of its market share to those that have. But the one that only used AI, you can't get on the phone with them. There is no human. You land on the website and it feels like it's a dark, robotic experience. And that's probably not one that you want to show up to if you're approaching a medical spa. So at the end of the day, we're defining boundaries about what AI can handle and what you as the human or as the owner should be able to do to lead. There's safe tasks. So maybe some marketing drafts, some compliance checklists, some HR templates. And there's the owner-only tasks like strategy, trust, and accountability. Ultimately, it's probably a balanced approach in between the owner and the AI. AI is a tool, but you're the driver. With the right balance, you'll always be ahead of the curve. And now that you know why AI won't replace you, let's get practical about building something of your own. In the next episode, I'll walk you step by step through how to start a residential care provider, legally, strategically, and with confidence.